Hello, and welcome to day one of Core Awakening. Today's class, Core Activation, is about activating the entire abdominal wall. We'll focus on every major and minor muscle group of your core, and we'll move in every range of motion. For this class, you don't need any equipment. Get ready, and I'll meet you right here on your mat. All right, let's begin with our warm-up. In an all-fours position, wrists underneath your shoulders, hips underneath your knees. Your knees are about hip distance width apart there, and you're planting your palms about shoulder width right here. Slight bend in those elbows. Bring your weight forward. We're going to start with cats to tabletop. So right here in the tabletop, take an inhale as you curve your upper back towards the ceiling, pushing against your mat, bringing your chin towards your chest. Exhale, reset to tabletop. And again, inhale, push against the mat, curve your upper back. Draw that navel into spine. Reach it out and exhale, reset, tabletop. So we'll continue here with a few rounds as we begin to activate our core. Slight through your movements. Staying with your breath. Get one more in, and then we'll bring it back to a child's pose. Press your hips back right here. As you inhale, you're going to come up to tabletop. You'll extend right arm, left leg, and then bring it back to tabletop, child's pose, and alternate. Inhale, bring it up, left arm, right leg extend. Exhale, all fours, child's pose. So we'll continue here, shooting up, extending as we reach out, drawing it back into our child's pose. So reaching out far through those fingertips, pushing back through your back heel as you extend your leg. And think about extending as far as you can here, reaching out towards the wall in front and behind. Shoot up, reach. And you want to remain just looking down at your mat so that we have that alignment from neck to spine. A couple more rounds here. Reaching out. Bringing in. All right, from your last child's pose position, we're going to bring it back up to tabletop. Again, lining up shoulders and wrists, hips and knees. And we'll go into a bird dog, just right side. So right arm, left leg extending. And then we're going to draw knee in towards elbow. Inhale, reach. Exhale, extend. Now again, slight bend in that left elbow. And stay with your breath. Try to keep those hips nice and square. Focusing a lot on balance here as our core stabilizes us through the movement. Couple more here. Reach. Bring it in. Yes. Squeeze that core into a crunch as you come in towards center. Let's get one more in. And reset to your tabletop. Nice. Next side, left arm long, right leg long. Exhale into center. Again, staying with that breath. Slight bend in your right elbow. Lining up your shoulder with your wrist. Just moving here. Just a couple rounds here. And we'll move into our first exercise after our warm-up. Last one. Bring it in. Reset to all fours. Take an inhale here. And we'll rest for about 2 breaths in our child's pose. So melt into that child's pose, top of your forehead to your mat. Breathe in through your nose. Open your mouth, breathe it out. And again, nice big inhale. Open your mouth and exhale. All right, let's bring it up to all fours. We're gonna go into a high plank position. So right here onto your toes, you want alignment from your hips to your shoulders. Don't scoop your hips down too low or hike them up too high. So you find that alignment. You want to bring your weight forward. Slight bend in your elbows. Wrists are underneath your shoulders and your feet are planted about hip distance width. All right, squeeze your quads, right? That's going to help stabilize you. And we're actually going to be here for a good minute in this pose. We're testing our core stamina, core endurance. And I want for you to do me a favor here. We're going to learn how to activate our core. Take a big inhale through the nose. As you exhale, open your mouth and let it out. And notice that as you let that breath out, you're bracing your core inward. And that's exactly what it is to activate your core. If you need to take a breath at any moment, we're about halfway there, you can. Bring it down to your knees, rest for a beat or two. Again, we're just testing our stamina here. Couple more minutes, seconds. Let's go for 10. Ooh, last 5. Stay with it. 3, 2, 1. Bring it down to your knees. Take a little rest. Child's pose. Nice. All right. Good job there. We're going to test that in the end as well. Test your plank to see if you notice you got stronger there. All right. From all fours, you're going to shift it up to down dog. So hips up and back behind you, pressing against your mat. You'll inhale here. Exhale, you're going to shift forward to plank. Inhale, bring it back to plank. Exhale, shift it in. Yes. You're going to continue here for a few rounds. Nice. Using your breath. Hike it up. Bring it in. Again, going at your pace. If you need to slow it down by all means. If you notice that you need to take a little break and bring it down to your knees, that's perfectly fine. Just get right back into it as soon as you can. Woo, let's give it 3 more. 3, 2, and last 1. Then let's bring it back to your down dog. Go ahead, pedal your feet here. All right, now as we come into our plank position, we're going to bring our knee with us alternating. So right knee is going to come in as we come to plank, and we're going to tap right between your palms and then hike it back up to your down dog. So go ahead, let's continue here. We're alternating back and forth. And here we're beginning to activate the lower core muscles. Move with your breath. Breathe in, down dog. Exhale. Drive that knee in. Tap it right between your palms. Woo. And again, a little bonus from this, we're working the arms as well, if you haven't noticed already. So we'll see some tightening and toning there in our shoulders and triceps. Woo. Couple more rounds. And again, this is a first class, so please don't beat yourself up if you're having a hard time. All right. If it's been a while, it's going to take some time for your body to get back into shape. Woo. Couple more rounds. Stay with it. Yes. One more per side. Let's go. Right. Left. From your down dog, bring it to an all fours. We'll take a breath or two. We have one more plank exercise to go. Then we're moving on. All right, this is one of my favorites also because it's very challenging. We're going to do some climbers. Now we're going to do slower climbers than we normally would, so it won't be fast at all. Reset to that plank position. Bring your weight forward, hips lined up with your shoulders, and just begin to draw your knees in to center. And breathe. Let's work this last challenge together. The last of the planks. And we'll move on. Let's go. Woo. Yes. Last 5, 4, 3, stay with it. 2, 1, down to all fours. Rest in child's pose and breathe. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Nice. All right, let's bring it onto our left side for a side forearm plank. I want for you to line up your shoulder with your elbow. We're going to push away from the mat here so we have distance between our ear and our shoulder. So we want to refrain from bringing those two together here. Pushing away, activating through there. We're stacking the hips, top leg over bottom leg right here. And we're going to lift our hips up towards the ceiling. From here, we're going to tap down to the mat and lift up, and we'll begin our side planks. Option to bend your knees here as a modification, lifting your hips up or keeping the legs extended. Again, pressing away from the mat here. We're going to feel this in the lower oblique. Woo. 10 seconds. Last 5. And let's pulse for 3, 2, 1. Bring it down, staying in that side plank. Extend your right leg again, keeping those hips nice and stacked. Right hand interlaced behind your head. And then we're going to push up to bring knee to elbow to a little side plank, to a side crunch, and then extend. All right, side sit up and then extend. So we'll continue here. This time working that top right oblique. First exercise, focusing on the lower left oblique, now the top right. Extend, bring it in, and we're pushing up to that left palm. Again, focusing on keeping your hips nice and square, so you don't want to bring that chest in towards the knee. You want to keep your chest nice and open. Let's go for 3, 2, and 1. All right, go ahead and we're going to transition to a low plank right here. Again, shoulders lined up here with your elbows on your toes. From here, we're going to just tap over to the right. All right, so we just finished working those right obliques with that side jackknife, side crunch. We're just gonna fatigue them out, work them out here. Woo. 10 more seconds. Let's go. Last 3, 2, 1. Bring it down to your knees, and we'll transition over onto the right side. Right forearm plank. Again, shoulder and elbow lined up. Hips staying nice and stacked. Top leg over bottom, or option to bend your knees. Left arm up in the air. Let's lift and lower. We got 30 seconds here of pulses. Again, if at any moment you need to take a break, you need to catch your breath, please do so. Take that moment and just get right back into it, all right? We want to give it our best effort today. Woo. Got about 10 more seconds here. Woo. 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down to that right side. All right, left hand interlaced behind your head. Breathe in here and breathe out. Go up to that side crunch. Extend, crunch it up. Nice. Again, activating that top left oblique. Remembering not to bring your chest in towards knee, right? We're keeping our chest nice and open. Just moving along the side plane. Whew. Keep it going. Yes. Almost to the end. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's go straight to that low plank position. Set it up, shoulders and hips align, and then tap straight to the left. Work it through, one at a time. Again, going down to the knees. If you need a moment, this is the last one of this side plank series. Woo. And then we're moving on. 10 more seconds. Use your breath. Last 5, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down to your knees. Press it back, a little child's pose. Rest. Breathe in. Breathe it out. All right, now we're on to our lower back. From here, we're gonna lie down on our bellies. Let me actually move over to the other side. All right, so lying down on your belly here, arms at goalpost position, so 90-degree angle in both arms. You're gonna keep your feet planted firmly on your mat. As you inhale, you'll stay here. Exhale, you're gonna lift your chest up and bring your arms forward and reset. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. Lift it up, reach, and lower forehead to mat. Again, waking up right here, lower back, which is a part of our core, and also getting in some lat work, which is a minor muscle group of our abdominals. Woo. We're gonna be here about 30 seconds, so take your time through your movement, lifting and lowering, keeping your forehead, will stay looking down at your mat throughout the whole way. This way you have alignment from neck to spine. Let's go for 5, 3, and 1. All right, from here, we're gonna extend our arms out and we're gonna lift arms and legs as we exhale. So inhale here, exhale, arms and legs up and lower. Repeat for 2, 3. Again, really getting that lower back strengthening work here. Let's do about 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Lift it up and lower. All right, let's rest our palms on our forearms here to bring them together, and we're gonna lift, alternate, lifting right leg and left leg. So just continue here, lifting through, alternating, and breathe. Toes are pointed, tops of your feet landing on your mat as you come back. We got about 15 more seconds here. And that's it for our lower back. Last 5, 3, 2, 1. Nice. All right. Push it up to all fours. We're going to transition onto our back for our last sequence. All right. So we're starting here with dead bugs. You're going to bring your legs up to a 90-degree angle. Arms will be up parallel to one another. Arms are going to lower overhead as you extend your right leg. Bring it back up, and then left leg extends. So we're just going to alternate back and forth here. And I want for you to focus on keeping your tailbone tucked in, lifting your hips up, keeping your lower back flat on the ground, right? That's the key focus here. You're bracing that core, breathing in and breathing out. Yes. Nice and long through that leg. And if you can't fully extend the leg, you can just tap on your mat right here. If you notice that your lower back is lifting off the mat, you just don't have that strength yet, but we'll get there. All right, we got 10 more seconds here. Woo. 5, 3, 1, hands interlaced behind your back, staying at those legs at a 90-degree angle, and we're just gonna crunch pulse here. Nice. So trying to lift both shoulders off the ground as you come up and lowering only halfway. We're here for about 15 more seconds. Work through it. If you need to bring your feet down, then that's perfectly fine. That's a modification. Let's go for 5, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Let's rest. Then we're going to alternating toe taps. So plant your hands on by your side. Lift those legs up to a 90-degree angle, and then you're just going to alternate taps right here. Again, focusing on keeping your lower back planted firmly on the ground. That's the key focus here. Tucking your tailbone under, lifting your hips up, right? And you feel that core brace nice and tight, contracting here. And just tap, tap. Nice. 15 more seconds here. Work through it. 3, 2, 1. We're gonna keep that right leg in, left leg out long, hands interlaced behind your head, and you're gonna pulse over to the right side. Now, modification here, you plant that left foot. If it's a little difficult to keep that leg extended, that's up to you wherever you're at. We're here for another 20 seconds. Keep pulsing through. Woo, we're feeling that burn. Last 5, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna switch right away, left knee in and pulse. Straight to the left side. Again, modification, planting that right foot. We're keeping that right shoulder completely off the mat as we pulse over to the left. Again, focusing on lower back, firmly planted to the mat. Woo. Let's go. We're feeling this. We got about 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Plant both legs. Woo. All right, reverse crunches here. So planting your palms by your side, arms long. Right here, legs up in the air. You're gonna inhale here, exhale. Bring your knees in, lift your lower back off the mat, and reset. Bring it in, reset. Yes. Feeling that up your lower core. Yes. Last 3, 2, let's go. 1, legs straight up in the air, and we're gonna pulse. Just lifting them up. Feet up towards the ceiling. Last one for this round. And guess what? We do this last one more time. Let's go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Knees in towards chest. We got one more round to go. So let's go into that dead bugs position. So arms up overhead, legs up at a 90-degree angle. Option here, advanced, you want to stay with arms extended up and behind you and come up to a crunch position. Then that's an option as well. Just moving at the legs, right? Or you can just continue with your dead bugs, opposite arm. Both arms lower as you alternate your legs. So whichever one you want to go for, the more advanced or the first option, same benefit. Woo, let's go for 10, 8, 6, 4, 2, and 1. Bring it down. Woo. All right, next we have the crunch pulses, hands interlaced behind your head. Go straight into it. Let's pulse. Option here too can be bringing knees to chest. We go into a full crunch, or you can just stay in that pulse. We got about 15 seconds here. Push it through. Work it for 5, 3, 2, 1. Woo! We're getting there one at a time, I promise. All right, alternating toe taps to mat. So arms by your side. Let's alternate that toe tap. Option here can be hand interlaced behind your head, coming up to the crunch, and full extension of your legs. All right. You can also just stay into the toe taps if you want to keep your head lifted, or keep that head down and go into those toe taps. All right. Whatever option you would like, stay there. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo, bring those knees in towards chest. Slowly creep into the end. We have reverse crunches. Extend, bring it in. Option here would go to full legs out low and extend it, and then drive the knees up, right? Or you can keep those legs up high, drive those knees in, all right? Whichever one you want to do, it's your choice. Woo. Go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Legs straight up. We're gonna lift, lift. Let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 2, 1. Bring your feet down. Hug your knees in towards your chest. You want to rock side to side. Go for it. You did it. Day 1, down. Extend your legs out in front, arms up overhead. Take a big inhale here. Open your mouth, exhale. Again, breathe in and breathe out. Arms by your sides. You're lying like a capital letter T. Right leg up, bring it over to the left side for side lying twist. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through your mouth. Let's go about 3 to 4 breaths here. And let's switch over to the next side. Bring it back to center. Left leg up. Bring it over to the right. Breathe. All right, reset back to center. Roll over to your right side. Bring yourself up to a seated. We'll do a little hip stretch. And a butterfly. Feet together, knees out. Breathe in here. And exhale, lower. Keeping your chest nice and open. Spine straight here. Pushing your legs down towards your mat. Bring it back up to a seated. Awesome job. You did it. I'm excited to see you in the next class. And of course, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, feel free to message me in the messaging system through the platform. See you later.